Hello and welcome to This ADHD Life. This is a video I wish I wasn't recording. It's one I've spent the past 24 to 36 hours debating whether I was going to record, but here I am recording it, and if you check the title, you can maybe guess what it's about. So I've been really silent on all of these school shootings because I'm not sure it's really my place to comment. I mean, sure, I'm a human being and I'm an American, so you can comment, but one of the things that makes me different, perhaps from others, is I do try to measure what I weigh in on. I try to be relevant in what I actually post. We had another school shooting this past Friday, and this is going to tie into something else that I found out last week, but we had another school shooting on Friday. And the reason that I'm recording the video, and I'm not going to mention who said this or what organization they're about to be a chair of, they said, just sort of offhandedly, that, you know, many of these school shooters have been on Ritalin since they were in kindergarten. As though what? What does that mean? That Ritalin is causing school shootings? Are you just trying to deflect from the organization you're about to head? I'm not sure. I'm a little confused, but that brought it to my doorstep here because as an ADHD adult, as an ADHD coach that coaches teenage boys, I couldn't let this go. Now, I'm no Marine, but I do definitely stick up for my tribe. When one of them is trodden upon, I'm there to help. We stick together. I stick together. It's something that the Marines do. I'm also not a doctor, nor is the person that made this offhanded comment. But I do, actually, because I'm a coach, probably read more than my fair share of studies. And here's what I can tell you. That Ritalin is scientifically proven to reduce impulsivities in people that have ADHD. It's proven to help kids with social interaction. Yeah, that's right. ADHD, sometimes we can be socially awkward. Many times I can be socially awkward. And if you look at what's happening in these school shootings, it's just about always the kids that don't have a lot of friends, that feel trodden upon, that feel, you know, what the heck? I have nothing else better to do. And there's probably a moment of impulsivity that enters their brain as they start formulating the plan for the atrocities that they're about to commit. So let's get a few facts straight. First of all, Ritalin doesn't kill people. I mean, sure, in overdoses it kills people, but Ritalin doesn't kill people. And there's the old mantra, guns don't kill people, people kill people. Well, that's true. However, let's set a fact straight. Guns are designed and intended to kill. Not necessarily people, but in many instances, people, particularly military weapons. I mean, that's their purpose, is to kill people. You look at the guns that law enforcement carry in this country, designed to kill people. If they don't want to kill someone, they have a taser. They have other means. They have non-lethal type things that can be used on assailants. So that's a fact. Guns are designed to kill. And sure, you could make them into a nice bookmark or, I don't know, maybe have a nice doorstop out of them, or you could just look at them lovingly and caress them in a rather unhealthy way. But the fact of the matter is guns are designed to kill people. Ritalin is not. Ritalin is designed to help people, help the people that actually need it. And sure, we could have a debate about whether Ritalin or other stimulant medications are overprescribed because we're too quick to maybe diagnose ADHD. That's a video and a conversation for another day. That's not what I'm addressing today. I'm addressing today that if someone is on Ritalin and they've been diagnosed properly and it's prescribed properly, it's not going to lead to a school shooting. If anything, it's going to do the exact opposite. So what is this other thing that I happened to mention? Well, I found out last week that my insurance company, Aetna, has sold me a plan, us a plan, my spouse and I a plan, that doesn't cover mental health until we reach a deductible in the thousands of dollars. I found this out because instead of getting a $65 bill from my psychiatrist for my Adderall, I have to go in and actually see a professional to get my Adderall, and when he prescribes it, he charges me. Rather than $65, I owed $89.11. Not a huge deal. I am thankful and blessed enough to be able to afford that. My spouse went in too, so we got to pay 2 of those almost $90 bills. So instead of $130, we got to spend $180. But you know what? That's fine. That's fine. What's not fine is that we live in a country where Aetna can actually put these plans together. Like, what do you mean you don't cover mental health? Arguably, one of the things that we must do as a country is to better cover mental health, to make sure people get to mental health practitioners sooner, to make sure people get the help, the prescriptions, the therapy, the coaching, whatever it is that they need to help them. And it's far beyond what it is that they could do to take it out on society if we don't provide the coverage. It's a quality of life issue. So maybe guns don't kill people. Maybe poor health insurance kills people, or maybe bad mental health coverage kills people. Or maybe if you're a rational adult, you can admit that a combination of all of these things kills people. If the gun wasn't there, if on Friday the kid didn't have access to 2 guns that his father owned, we would have 10 lives with us today that we don't have. So is the father to blame? I don't know. I've not done enough research to understand what sort of gun safe or protections he had. But the mere fact is, a child of his had access to guns and was able to take them to school and assassinate 10 of his classmates. Was he on Ritalin? I have no idea. I would hazard to guess, probably not. If he was on Ritalin, was it the proper dose? Was it the proper medication for him? All sorts of if questions that we can be asking ourselves. But something is for sure, that things have got to change in this country. And just scapegoating a drug like Ritalin because it just seems convenient to just go, oh, by the way, kids are on Ritalin since they're in kindergarten. That's deflecting the issue. It doesn't do any good for society. So let's wise up a little bit, have a little bit of a better discussion on this than just saying guns don't kill people, people kill people, than just saying, hey, it's Ritalin's fault or this drug's fault or the other fault. It's society's problem. It doesn't matter what fault it is. It is up to us as the American society to fix it. And, you have an opportunity to start that fixing in November. I'll stop before this gets political. But until we restore healthcare coverage, until we get people who need the mental health benefits, the coverage they need, the help they need, guns are still going to kill people. I'm Coach Keith Griffin. You're welcome to disagree with me in the comments below. Chances are I probably won't even read them because, unless you have a really great argument, one besides, you suck, I don't really care what you have to say. So if you have a great argument, feel free. Feel free. Post it down in the comments below. If you're going to troll me, hey, feel free. That's cool. I can ignore it. I have thick skin. My mental health issues are treated, unlike so many people in this country. Have a great rest of your week. Let's hope that we don't have another school shooting before all of school is out for the rest of this year. And let's hope we finally can start doing something to move this conversation forward past guns don't kill people, guns kill people. That's nonsense. Take care.